relationships of triangles, some question marks and theorems about the measures of angles and triangles. Our learning goal. Find the measures of interior and exterior angles of triangles. Apply theorems about the interior and exterior angles of triangles. Our key terms are auxiliary line, corollary, interior, exterior, interior angle, remote interior angle. All right, triangle sum theorem. Sum of angle measures of triangle is 180 degrees. Measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C equals 180 degrees.
You should already have that in your notes, I would hope. You do not have to write down auxiliary line. Just know what it is, okay?
Just add it under yeah.
He's not going to get on his iPad.
Ready?
Okay.
All right, use the diagram to find measure of angle MJK.
All right. All right, guys. We need to use what we got here to get what we want. What are we looking for? What's the question asked me for? Measure of angle MJK. Okay. Yeah, we got three different triangles here. In the central triangle, you've got the measure of angle K as 104. And the triangle on the right, what is the measure of angle K? How do we find that out? How do you find out what that angle is? Say it louder. I would subtract what? Okay. Instead of subtracting, you say that number. Subtract the other two angle measurements. 180 minus 88 minus 48. 180 minus 88 and 48. Good. It's actually not easier. There's some more steps involved. But yeah, whatever you want to do. It's not wrong. Okay, so what is 180 minus 88 minus 48? That's the graphic. 180 minus 88 minus 48. 44. Okay. Now, Coach, what do you notice about angle K and angle M in the middle triangle? What are you trying to do? What? Angle K is a right triangle, and angle M in the middle triangle. What about it? What do the rings tell me about angles? Rings tell me that they are congruent. So if angle K, listen, if angle K is 44 degrees, what's angle M? What's that? 44. So Alyssa, now I've got enough information to tell me the measure of angle MJK. What is it? What is the measure? Yeah. You think the measure of MJK is 148? That's dead wrong. 180 minus 148. How much? 32. 32 degrees. Look at all the processes that I had to do in that particular example there, okay? I first had to know my triangle sum theorem to know what the measure of angle K was. Then I had to process that angle K was congruent to angle M. And after I did that, I had to apply the triangle sum theorem again. And that told me the measure of angle MJK. You don't have to write that one down. You'll be writing plenty of that throughout the day. Go ahead, Coach. Next. Okay. You don't need to write this down either. Don't worry about the definition of corollary. I just want you to see it. A corollary is a theorem whose proof follows directly from another theorem. There are two corollaries to the triangle sum theorem. First, the acute angles of a right triangle are complementary. Coach, take it away. Now, first start off with the box right there. How much is it? Complementary. Oh, not true. Complementary. All right, so we got the box is 90 degrees. That's okay, Coach. I remember reading. All right, here, let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning. Now, Coach, just you and me talking. All right, just you and me, okay? Y'all are 14. Coach, how many degrees are there inside that triangle? 180. So start by putting 180 on the board. Coach, subtract out the right angle of 90 and tell me what you get. Coach, every single time you have a right triangle, every single time you got a right triangle, the acute angles, meaning the non-right angles, have to be complementary because they always have to add up to be 90 degrees. They could be 89 and 1. They could be 45 and 45. They could be 50 and 40. They could be mama plus whatever your mama takes to get 90. Okay? So my mama is a nice lady, so nice lady plus whatever she takes to get 90. Okay? All right. The next corollary down there says that the measures of each angle of an equiangular triangle is 60 degrees. Mr. Bradley, I'm going to let you do this one. How many degrees are there inside every triangle? 180. Ethan, how many angles are there inside each triangle? 3. So 180 divided by 3 is what? how we get equal angular triangles being 60 degrees apiece. Coach, next slide. Thanks, sir. Okay, we don't even, you know what? Take this one away. Oh, no, go back. I'm saying, talk us through interior and exterior.
Interior is a set of all points inside the figure. 1, 2, 3. All these are inside. Exterior is a set of points outside the figure. So, interior, inside. Exterior, outside.
Coach, I got a question.
That's pretty tough, Coach.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
When you paint inside your home, what kind of paint do you use?
Interior.
When you paint the outside of your home, what kind of paint do you use?
Exterior.
Gee, you think they got that somewhere?
Probably so.
Close. All right, we're done. Now, Coach, I want you to apply what we just said to here. Go ahead.
All right. An interior angle is formed by two sides of a triangle. An exterior angle is formed by one side of the triangle. Extension of an adjacent side. Okay. So interior formed by side 1, side 2. Exterior angle, side 1, extension of adjacent side.
All right, here we go. We're going to play a game real quickly. Coach, if you don't mind, I've got 4 parking spots over there on the right side of the board. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, sir.
Because some people don't know what adjacent means, so we gotta get this straightened out. Coach, put your finger in parking spot number 2. No, that's wrong. Coach, memory's a bad thing to waste, man. First thing go, bad thing to waste. So okay, Coach, I want you to tell me if you're, whoa, don't touch it, man. Not in it. On it, but not in it. Thank you. All right, tell me what 2 parking spots are adjacent to you right now.
Number 1, number 3.
What parking spot is not adjacent to you?
Number 4.
Because it's not right next to it, correct? Go to parking spot 4. What parking spot is adjacent to you?
Number 3.
What parking spots are not adjacent?
Number 1, number 2.
Thank you, Coach. Next slide, please. Okay. So now we get an idea of how we call this. Each exterior angle of a triangle has 2 remote interior angles. Check it out. When I say remote interior angles, a remote interior angle is an interior angle, so it's on inside or outside. Inside, that is not adjacent to the exterior angle. So when I say not adjacent, it means it's not right next to it. Right now, I am right next to Camry. All right. Right next to you, right? Who else is right next to you? Emily. Okay. Right. Is Kaylee right next to you? No. She's far away. She'd be remote. Correct? Okay. It's like remote control. You know why they call it a remote control? You can control it from far away. You didn't have to be there right next to it. I have no idea if that's actually why they call it remote control, but that's a pretty good feature. All right. So, Coach, if you don't mind, go to my next slide. Oh, this one's worth writing down. You need to write these theorems down. Okay. This is called the exterior angle theorem, also known as the remote interior angle theorem, but we'll just not confuse you too much, just write on the exterior angle theorem. Jordan, write it down, please. 2 words. Need more than 2. measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of its remote interior angles. So my exterior angle in the example up there is angle 4, which means that the measure of angle 4 is equal to the sum of angle 1 and angle 2. When I add together the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2, I will equal the measure of angle 4. Don't worry about third angle theorem just yet. Okay? You can stop after you write down exterior angle theorem. No, you don't have to write down third angle theorem, not yet. Right? I'm gonna let Coach put you through the test. Coach, I want you to give me 2 acute angle measurements for 1 and 2.
Let's see, 64 and 37.
64 and 37 are your angle measurements for 1 and 2. I want you guys to tell me what would be the measure of angle 4. Angle 1 is 64 degrees. Angle 2 is 37 degrees. Miss Myers, the Caitlin virgin. Oh, Miss Myers, the Ashley virgin. 101 Dalmatians. No, 101 degrees. Okay? Alright? Let's see here. 4 and 7 is 11, carry 1, 6 and 3 is 9. Yep, that's right. 101. Okay, that's a high enough temperature to get you out of school, and it's also the measure of angle 4 in this example. Y'all see how we got 101? What did we do with 64 and 37? Added them together. Coach, next slide, please, sir. Oh, here we go. Little review here. You need to solve this problem out. I tell you what, we'll give you what we got on the clock. 2 minutes. I'll let you work on this one for 2 minutes, guys. Go for it. 2 minutes. I'm going to give you a hint. Your answer should not be more than 100. Your answer should not be more than 90. We'll go from there. You don't have to write it down, but if you need to, you can. What? That's a very fair hint. Nope. It is not more than 100. If you're getting something over 100, read the question carefully. Noah Greer, what are you getting on this one? Noah, what kind of triangle is this? It's not an acute triangle. It is a right triangle. Avery, what'd you get here, dog? 26.3 is the correct answer. Great. Talk to me how you got your answer, Avery. Go forward, coach. Hold on, people are talking and I can't hear Avery talk. So say it again. You did 180 minus 90. that equal? Okay, then what do you do with that? Perfect. Okay, that's fine too. That's the Myers way. Okay, you can do it the Myers way. It works. It's legal. Oh, that's only the A Myers way, right? But that's fine. You get 26.3. Okay. Here's another way to do it. All right triangles have a right angle. That's not shocking. That's why we call them right triangles. The acute angles in a right triangle have to be complementary. Complementary means what? This states. Complementary means what? If you tell me equal or added together equals 180, I'm liable to take that Gatorade, throw it out the window, get some dirt in it, bring it back. Oh, perfect. Mr. Foster, what does complementary mean? No, it does not mean the same.
I didn't say that. Well, what did you ask?
What does complementary mean? It means that somebody's real polite. No, it does not mean that either. Cameron, Katie, Ethan, Camry. Complementary means two angles have a sum of 90 degrees. If you don't know what complementary and supplementary mean and congruent, you will not pass this class. Hello. Okay. All right. Coach, next slide, please. Oh, goodness gracious. Mr. Tracy. Check it out. I'll take this one. You know what? I'll do this. Coach? Yes, sir. Ticked off because now I just said this. I want to make sure people got it. Okay. What does this mean?
90 degrees.
Okay. So, yes or no? These two angle measurements would have to be complementary.
Correct.
Okay. This base. What does complementary mean? Okay, perfect. I'll take it. I have a sum of 90 degrees. Okay, I like it. Good. So we know what complementary is. All right, but now we got a problem. I don't know what this angle measurement is, do I? Okay, I can find out, but let me tell you something else I can find out. 2z plus 1 plus 90 equals this exterior angle 6z minus 9. Remember my remote interior angle theorem? It's okay if your right angle is the remote interior angle. Okay, y'all see that? This is the exterior angle, and this inside angle is interior, adjacent interior. Y'all got me? Adjacent, right next to it on the inside. Which means that if I add these two angles together, they will equal the exterior angle. Katie, what's 1 plus 90? Katie, let's be plus. What is 6z minus 2z? Good. Katie, what is 91 plus 9? 100? Okay. Katie, what is 100 divided by 4? Okay, how many quarters are in dollars? 25. 25. 25 quarters in dollars.
No, that's 8.
How many quarters are in dollars? 4. Okay, and how many is each quarter worth? So, Katie, my answer here is 25, correct? My final absolute answer. When I say things like that and you shake your head, it's probably because it's not. What would be my final absolute answer? Look at the question, Katie. So angle ACD is 25? No. Now you're gonna change your answer, which is fine. What would you do with 25? What do we call that, Katie? What do we call it when we take something and place it in the other place? No, it's not distribute. No, it's not multiplying. Yeah, we can call it plug it in or substitute. Substitute it. Coach, 6 times 25 minus 9. Coach, we did this thing when I was in school called hip dash. Okay? Please excuse my dumb system. All right?
Yeah, there's one here and Sally.
Okay.
Hey, parentheses,
Coach,
exponent, multiplication, division, subtraction.
do I have parentheses here? Yeah. So I gotta take care of my parentheses. Mr. Dansby, stop talking. Thank you. Inside my parentheses, do I have an exponent? Do I have multiplication? What's 6 times 25? 150. What is 150 minus 9? Hot diggity dog. Deputy Dan. We got it. We got it. One more big thing to go over. I will not test you too much on this today. Okay. This is that third angle theorem that we were talking about. Okay. Don't get bug-eyed on me. Check it out. Here is the first triangle. I'm going to outline it in red. AFH. Here's the other triangle. I'm going to outline it in green. GJI. You'll see the two different triangles now. Okay, let me ask this. Angle G is congruent to what angle? H. Angle I is congruent to what angle? In two different triangles, I've got two pair of congruent angles. That means that the third angles also have to be congruent. So I would set 4y squared equal to 6y squared minus 40, solve for y. That's how I would solve that problem. Okay? Pardon? It's not equiangular. It's not equiangular because if it were equiangular, all of these would be 60 and they'd all just have one ring. Okay? But since I've got two pair of congruent angles in here, I can conclude that the third angles are themselves congruent.